Okay, thought I would go ahead and do a quick video of my studio. Now this is the most updated version. I moved about a year ago from, we have a finished basement, I moved from there, and that's where my previous video is from, to a spare bedroom up on our second floor. And this is just kind of a roundabout of what it looks like. And you'll notice that I have a lot of Peanuts items in here. Very big fan of the Peanuts gang and Snoopy. So, just give you a quick view all around and then just go over some of the areas. As you can see, I have a lot of OT lights. I like having as much light as possible, and I do now have great lighting from outside, the natural light. That's all that big brightness over there. Alright, so I guess I'll start with these cabinets. These are my cabinets, and of course that houses my printer on top. And I have speakers here where I can hook my iPod and listen to music. And let's go ahead and open up the cabinet. Now, I posted earlier some pictures of this. This is where my unmounted stamps are now. And I have unmounted almost all of my stamps and cataloged them, I guess. And as you can see, they're in between CD cases and some are on DVD cases, and then my Christmas and fall stamps are in this. I won't take too long on this. These are all unmounted, and they're various Christmas stamps and fall stamps. Okay. Then come over to this cabinet. This houses most of my paper, not all. And actually I have a stack. This is my holiday cards that I'm doing, and I have them in there. But it has a lot of my papers in there. And then down on this bottom part are most of my pattern papers. And I have my Copic papers and some Nina paper. And then this houses most of the things that I use a lot. It's not real neat in there, but it does what it needs to do. Like my mementos, my stamping blocks, daubers, coffee filters for embossing powders, some other little doodads in here, my ATG tape, which I get with, using coupons from Michael's, and of course now it doesn't want to close. And then this is just some other things like puff paints, things like that. Now, this is my closet, and this is where I have a lot of things in here, and I've done a lot of organization with this. I do have another stack of paper. Okay, let me just start briefly with the clear shoe bags on each of the doors. And what I've done is I've used the big 3M hooks and some ribbon to attach them. And the same thing over here. And I have various things that I've stored in here. These are containers that are actually for pills, that type of thing, vitamins, whatever. I pick them up at the dollar store for $1. They're bigger ones. And I have brads in there, in these particular cases. Okay, this case I have some of the wood veneers. And then this one, this set of them, I have like some charms in there. And I still have all my eyelets. I figure they'll eventually come back in style. And I have like some small wood mounted that I just did not want to unmount, or maybe even some foam mounted that I didn't want to unmount, like the alphabet sets, things like that. And some little odds and end pieces. And I also have my mats, the silicone or whatever type of mats they are, the non-stick mats. And then over here, I previously had my ribbons separated by color as they are here, but they were all shoved in lots of photo boxes. I went through and cleared out a lot of the ribbons and got rid of those, sold those, and I have now put the bags in here so I can just go over here and just grab. I don't have to pull out boxes and look for them anymore. And that's what's mostly over here is my ribbons. There's a few other little doodad things that I have that, you know, it's like I don't really want to put them in a drawer. I want them someplace close by. Okay, and then in the closet itself, I have on my blog about my clear stamps. I don't have a lot like many people do. Most of mine is all the rubber. And they're in the Averio pockets. I do have some of my dies in there as well. This houses my Studio G stamps. And then I also have my wheel stamps unmounted. And again, I have a blog post where I talk about this, my stamps. So I'm not going to go into a lot of detail with those. Now, this box that's down here underneath, these, again, I explained on my blog that they are some mounted stamps that I did not, for various reasons, want to unmount them. Some were because the picture on it was very detailed as far as the coloring and things like that, so I wanted to leave it like that. This is a roll-a-bind, which is a binding system. It's not the same as like a cinch or something like that. These are my catalogs for my stamps. I can flip through. And each of these, like say this one is a big, these did not fit in that Christmas box that I have. So these are actually in a DVD, and it shows here it's Christmas DVD number 3, and that corresponding is over in my cabinet. As you can see, there's the fall box 2. These happen to be in a CD, and it's art/stamp related items. And I have 2 binders full of all my stamps cataloged. And down here are my books. Different kinds of books. And then this is a glass block that I intend to work with. And again, some more cardstock. Now this is another item that I came up with for storage. This is storing my liquid pearls. And then the other side is storing all the mini stickles. And what I have done is I've actually, with the tags, I've made tags to show, and of course I pull out the crystal one, but like there's the sapphire and distressed, there's the green, so like I'll know what colors they are. I have them both for that and for the liquid pearls. And then I would like a little bit better solution for my stamp pads. They're okay right now, but what I've recently done is I've went through and I've done the same thing with the tags idea, but I've stamped out my colors. So when I'm looking for a particular color, I can hold this up to whatever my cardstock or whatever I'm working with and be able to see what I want. These are just some templates. Trash bags, some other stamping accessories, a ladder so that I can reach up to the top and get a few of my storage boxes. I don't have a lot up there compared to what I used to have. That's mainly like some punches that don't get used very often, decorative scissors, my refills for my label maker, things like that. And then down there is my grand caliber, and the plates are right there. Cartridges for my printer. And then let me take you over here. This cabinet was a great find. Let me try and step back a little bit. I don't think I'm going to be able to get everything in here. Not really. Okay. This is like some of my homemade mists that I've made. Some other little things, just accessory type things. Over here, some more little accessories, Copic air cans. I have a compressor now, but this is my refill inks. Same thing here, more refill inks. These are some digital stamps that have been printed out, some glue, alcohol to clean things. And then these just have some various things in it, like perfect pearls, some foils, alpha beads, things like that. I still do have a couple boxes of ribbon, but these are just large rolls of ribbon, like some sparkly ribbon and things like that, and my baker's twine. Some miscellaneous embellishments. My stencil paste, flocking. These are just cutting acrylic templates. Large daubers. My art glitter, my Art Institute glitter. I have radiant pearls. I guess art glitter, radiant pearls. Some embossing powders. My little kettle bug. And then these are my embossing folders. And they're all numbered in there. And the reason that they're all numbered is because this was another organizational thing I did. Let me bring it over to my desk so you can see a little bit better. These are tags that I have went in and embossed each one of the tags. And they each have a number on them. Number 1 and so forth. And the ones that are 5x7s, I've made note on there that they are a 5x7. Okay, get back over here real quick. My Cameo silhouette supplies, my vinyls, my mats, things like that. Those are my dies and my most used punches. Same thing, the dies are in the Avery Elf items. And then my larger dies are in these. I got these from Current. They're wonderful. They fit the big grand caliber dies just perfect. So that's nice. And that's my cabinet, which I love this thing. It holds so much stuff. Okay. That basket holds my stuff to take photos with and videos. This is where my computer is. My laptop is down there, but it's hooked up. It's hooked up to my screen. That's my new monitor that I just got for my birthday as an early birthday gift. And this is my beloved Cameo. And again, there's my peanuts and more peanuts. And then this is my desk with my Copics in the Copic cubbies. Some things that I use. I have a small collection of the Spectra Noirs. Not crazy about them, but again, lots of light. My iPad and phone. My carousel that is packed full. This is how I keep my scraps. They're in an accordion file. And then down under here I have a few baskets that just hold some various things, such as like some extra adhesives, and one of them actually, let me go around to this side so you can pull it out a little bit better. This houses my air compressor. So that works out really well there. And then, like I said, I got lots of adhesives. And then this is my punch board along with some chalks and watercolor pencils. So that's pretty much my room. You know, there's some decorative things here and there, but that's about it. It is smaller than what I had, but believe it or not, I got almost everything back in here. Now, I did sell a fair amount of stuff, but honestly, I don't think it was enough that, you know, took up a lot of room. So hopefully you've enjoyed the tour, and I've showed you a couple things that maybe might help you in some of your organizing. Thanks for stopping by.